in Kansas. We're in Butler County, Kansas, Unit 6. And I can tell you, I've been coming here for over 30 years to turkey hunt. Start off with the governor's one-shot turkey hunt, which I've been privileged to MC over the years. But I come back at a time of year that is my favorite. It wasn't long ago somebody asked me, what is your favorite time of year to hunt? Spring or fall? I said neither one. It is January. We're in Kansas, Butler County, guests of Bill and Sue Hefkin, and we're on their beautiful, beautiful land along the Walnut River. I can tell you that this is an opportunity that so many people that love to turkey hunt, that thrill to the sight and the sound, love the gobble of the wild turkey, are absolutely missing out on. In Kansas, they've got a season, a turkey season, that runs from the 1st of October through the 31st of January, with only the 9-day gun season where it is actually closed. Most people don't think about turkey hunting in late December after the gun deer season or in the month of January. Certainly, that time of year can be brutally cold. This morning, 20 degrees, wind less than 10 miles an hour today. Yesterday was a little bit stiffer. But nonetheless, when you hear a turkey gobble, and yes, they'll gobble in 20-degree weather, we heard lots of it this morning, you can thrill at this opportunity like never before. Somebody asked me, well, why do you like winter turkey hunting? Well, you get to see more turkeys, you get to hear more turkeys, and if you go up to Unit 2, you can actually take 4 gobblers here in the state of Kansas. There's other states that also offer winter turkey hunting. Virginia, the last 2 weeks of January, you can hunt there. It's 3 days in Maryland. You can hunt to the 31st of January in Nebraska, South Dakota. And there's certainly other places that you can do it. Just check your regs. So for all of the people that's saying, I can't wait until March or April or May for their turkey seasons to open, let me tell you something. You don't have to wait. What's really cool? I can come back here in April, 3 months from now, and I can still take 2 more turkeys. Utilizing this fall, it's actually a fall 2016 tag that we can use to the end of the season, which is in 2017. It doesn't go against my 2017 spring harvest. So what an opportunity, for people that are saying, well, I guess I'm just going to have to watch turkey hunting videos between now and when my season opens. Let me tell you, you can make videos. You can make videos this time of year because you're going to see turkeys. You're going to see lots of turkeys. And what I love to do is to find these big bachelor groups of gobblers. I've seen them up over 200 longbeards. Yesterday, we watched a group, 30, 40 longbeards, and they were answering my call, they were fighting, and all of a sudden, here comes a flock of 100, 150 hens, and they intermix with those gobblers, and we watched them for quite a while, and I kept using all kinds of calls, but I got very aggressive, and it wasn't long. There was some jakes that led the way, and all of a sudden, there were some hens followed. We had over 200 turkeys that came in. We had some as close as 7 steps. And let me tell you, we couldn't make a shot. There were too many turkeys. Well, let me tell you learn a lot. You get to hear a lot of different turkey voices. And when you're trying to perfect your calls for spring, well, it's another great place to do it. When I look at the approach that I make to winter turkey hunting, it's not what is typically thought of as scatter and scare, like most people that have grown up fall hunting or have tried fall hunting. It's different than when you take turkey dogs, trying to make that scatter appeal to their gregarious instincts and of wanting to reflock, regroup. This isn't about that at all. Now, certainly you can do that. If that's the approach you want to take, you can do it. But let me tell you what makes this fun. Any of you that have ever used a gobbler decoy in the spring, used a fan, used a jake decoy, you've seen how a gobbler, a mature gobbler, will react to that decoy. Most times they run in, they can get pretty aggressive, they'll fight and knock that decoy over. Well, this is spring turkey hunting on steroids, just like this morning. We had a dozen gobblers that were roosted. We were watching, they were strutting in the trees. 20 degrees, and let me tell you, they gobbled. We heard turkeys down the river that gobbled. We heard some across the river that gobbled. And it was just so, so special. Thinking that the turkeys I'd roosted last night were going to pitch in to my turkey fan decoys, I really thought, man, we were in business. Well, those turkeys we heard down the river, they'd gotten quiet. And what they must have seen once they got into the edge of this old bean field was my decoy spread. I had 2 Montana strutters, I had 2 real fans, and I had an Avian X submissive gobbler. Didn't put her on a stake, I always just set it on the ground. When they saw that, here they come, and they came a-running. When they got up into the decoys, it was really comical. Jakes got up there, I mean, they were just literally pushed right against, and they gobbled. A crow went over top, and they all gobbled simultaneously. We saw strutting, and Shawn Skipper had the privilege to take one of those big old gobblers, in fact, the strutter, once he came out of strut, and let me tell you, it once again was spring turkey hunting on steroids.